Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at a really handy little device, the Miditech USB MIDI host, model number MIT-00155. Now, in the world of music technology, we often find ourselves trying to bridge the gap between older gear and newer equipment. Many modern MIDI controllers, keyboards, and even some synths only come equipped with a USB MIDI port, designed primarily to connect directly to a computer. But what if you want to connect that shiny new USB-only keyboard to a classic hardware synthesizer, a vintage sound module, or an older MIDI interface that only has the traditional 5-pin DIN MIDI connectors? That's exactly where the Miditech USB MIDI host comes in. This device is described as a small but incredibly useful tool, and that description is spot on. Its primary function is to act as a host for a USB MIDI device and translate that USB signal into standard 5-pin DIN MIDI data. Think of it as an adapter, but a smart one that handles the hosting duties required by the USB MIDI device. You simply plug your USB MIDI keyboard or controller into the USB port on the host, and then connect the 5-pin DIN MIDI output of the host to the MIDI input of your hardware synth or module. It effectively liberates your USB-only gear from needing a computer connection just to talk to other MIDI hardware. The power supply for the MIT-00155 is handled via a USB connection, but it's important to note that the power supply itself is optionally available. This means you'll likely need a standard USB power adapter, similar to what you'd use for a smartphone, to power the unit. It doesn't draw power from the connected USB MIDI device, which is typical for a host device. Miditech is the brand behind this unit, known for producing various MIDI and audio accessories. The device is listed as compatible with keyboards, which is a common use case, but it should work with most class-compliant USB MIDI devices. It handles one channel, which in this context refers to one USB MIDI device connection being converted to one set of 5-pin DIN MIDI ports, MIDI in and out, though the description focuses on the output side for connecting the USB device to DIN gear. Weighing in at just 0.33 pounds, it's very lightweight and portable, making it easy to integrate into any setup, whether it's a permanent studio rig or a portable live performance setup. Its compact size means it won't take up much space on your desk or in your gig bag. For anyone who needs to connect modern USB MIDI controllers or instruments to traditional hardware MIDI setups without involving a computer, the Miditech USB MIDI host MIT-00155 provides a straightforward and effective solution. It's a specialized tool, but for those who need this specific type of connectivity, it's pretty essential.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.